goodness. Okay. All right. Let me find you. Thanks again, everybody. And I'm excited for the rest of Shellathon. Thank you to Mikey. Oh my gosh, I didn't say thank you to Mike. Thank you to King Midas and Shellanomics for putting on Shellathon 3. Where can I search for you? Oh, there it is. Simon Ashtier. Okay, start raid.
All right, see you all over there.
Okay, all right, I'm going on mute, having my coffee, taking my meds, doing all my things, and I will pop on and see you soon. Raid now.
All right, everybody's in. Good morning. Good morning, Kakalakola. Good morning, Puzzle Better. Good morning and happy Shellathon to everyone raiding in. For now, I am your host, Simon Ashtier. Today, I will be assisted by Puzzle Better, who's off to get coffee. And she will help present the deluge of information we have discovered about this game. Normally, I might do something off the cuff, ad lib, improvise, or react to a game that I've played 100 different times. But the more I looked into this mystery of a game, the more fascinating this samurai rabbit hole became. I had to write it all down just so I didn't forget any of it. Like this little cute, white, unassuming, fluffy bunny of a game has a lot to say. I was inspired to do this because of Shellathon's founder, Shellanomics, aka King Midas. He emailed the developers of TMNT Tactical Takedown, and we all learned a lot from his interview. I loved seeing, hearing, and feeling all the love from the developers about their game, shared with all of us. So I decided to try the same with today's first game, Usagi Yojimbo, Way of the Ronin. Now, first off, this game doesn't even have its own Wikipedia page. It's not mentioned on the main Usagi Yojimbo page, along with all the other games in which he appears. Moby Games, which is like the IMDb of video games, has barely any record of it. There's absolutely no credits page. No major source of video game history or archiving has any idea who actually worked on the game at all. Trying to learn about this game was quickly turning into a ghost hunt. Now, I looked at the Steam developer page. Oh, there's a tiny echo. I say that because it's really low volume. Oh, right now I'm just glad that this works or captures in the first place. OBS can be weird sometimes. Yeah. Now, now I have this script, like the transcription of my interview with the developer, but if I stop to read that, I won't have time to play the game. Originally, Puzzle's going to read it, but she ran off to get coffee, so I'll just start the game for now, and then she can pick up where I left off. Usagi Yojimbo, Way of the Ronin, and I promise you I will mispronounce it at least 10 times during the stream. I've already beaten this game, as I was going through it to practice it, so I might make this look easy. The game starts off at the Cherry Blossom Crossroads. Alright, there's a combo list of weak and fierce attacks. There's the list of the attacks, or if you were using the keyboard, I'll be using a controller. I've already upgraded Usagi to his maximum strength, maximum damage, health, and armor. So like I said, I will make this look easy. Although when I went through this the first time, it was not a deathless run. I had to redo a few levels. And you can go back and play any level you would like. There's special bonus points for mastery if you can play without losing any lives or getting hit. And I've achieved mastery in every level except for one. I think that's enough. Let's start. To Stan Sakai with thanks. Now look at this little green guy. When I first saw this little green dinosaur, or I'm not sure what to call it, it looked a little too weird to just be a dinosaur. I knew it had to be something specific, something from the comics. Greetings, I am Miyamoto Usagi. What seems to be the problem here? Now that's funny. That bandit called me a Ronin. He's calling me a samurai, which are two slightly different things. We just saw them attack a priest just down the road, and the bandits won't leave witnesses. There are more bandits back there, many more. The local village is a haven for thieves. I'll take my chances. Now, the interface is a little bit suspect. Like, you would think this was a mobile game, and you're right, it was a mobile game. Ported eventually to Steam. That's what I'm playing it on now, Steam. This was also something I picked up. There seem to be a lot of dragonflies in this game. Like a suspicious amount of dragonflies. That there's so many of them, they must have some significance I don't quite understand. And I was right, because there is a significance, which I will let Puzzle explain. Oh, leave the priest alone. Oh. Sure, we already got everything we wanted from him. But what do you have for us, Ronin? Like I said, I'm going to make this look easy because I've been playing this a lot. The mirror was just here. I smell it. Where is the mirror? What mirror? You're badly wounded. I have to get you to a healer. My life doesn't matter, Ronin. You must retrieve the mirror I carried. My shrine was attacked by a swarm of yokai monsters. They were trying to destroy it. I slipped away to keep it safe, but now it has been stolen by bandits. All of this over a mirror? You must get it back. Promise me. I promise. You must. Er, right. Village.
Hello.
Hello, welcome back.
Thank you. Got my coffee.
All right. Oh, here's
Sitting
Gem,
down.
one of Usagi Yojimbo's friends, a rhinoceros bounty hunter. Like the way. Now, when I played this first, I really had very little knowledge about the character. I knew he showed up in the TMNT sometimes, and that was it. But what this game showcases is it's a great romp through the world of Usagi and all of his friends. It's a great taste primer that it left me wanting more. So this relationship, this familiarity, I know there's something here. I know there's something deeper, and I want to know what it is. Have you seen the criminals in this village? Just on the street outside, I spotted 3 people on my list of bounties. I'll clean up here. Someone has made this town very friendly for thieves and murderers. You should quiet down about the bounties. Hey, you two. Did I hear right? You're bounty hunters? Maybe. Do you know what we do to bounty hunters in this village? Get 'em.
Oh no, he fell right away. Jen.
And he also showed up in the 2003 TMNT series, the Battle Nexus episodes. How do the villagers live with all of this? They're caught in the middle. Look at it this way. Every criminal we bring down is one less threat to the villagers. And one more bounty for me. I'm actually looking for a stolen mirror, not bounties. Look, I'll buy you a mirror once we've cashed in.
Kula says, it's a little known fact, but Jen's name is really a shortened version of Genesis.
I'll go down this road. You go off that way. That way we don't have to split our bounties. Now, I like this character, Kitsune. Hey, the street performer stole my money. I'll have your head. I'm sure you're mistaken. Kitsune? Usagi, wonderful timing. Let me introduce you. Overly muscled lout. Meet Usagi. Usagi, meet lout. I'll kill you both.
Kitsune means fox, I think, right? In Japanese?
I think so. So, did you really steal that man's pouch? A girl has to do what she can to get by, right? Besides, he stole it from someone else. This whole village is like that. Sounds like a place one might bring to sell, or bring valuable loot to sell. Like a mirror? If someone stole something really valuable, they would take it to boss Soshi. Soshi is in Lord Hebe's pocket, so he has money and protection. I'll show you where he lives. Is that boss Soshi's house? What clued you in? The size of the house or all of the guards? Hey, why are you two sneaking around here? I need to speak to boss Soshi about a stolen mirror. You got something to sell? No, I'm here to reclaim something wrongfully taken from a priest. Everything here is the rightful property of Boss Soshi, and anyone who says different gets to taste my sword.
Mmm, yummy. It's a walrus. I love all the different mobs that are in this game. There's just they didn't just pick like, 10 kind of guys. It's like 60 different mobs.
So you're the Ronin that's been causing all this trouble? We don't need to fight. Just let me in. Usagi, right? I hear you're a talented swordsman. It will be an honor to defeat you. And after that, I can charge double for my services.
I mean, it's not a bad plan, as henchmen go.
Now, if you've noticed, all the monsters I killed, or all the characters, whenever they die, a skull floats up above them. And that skull is in the shape of the animal. Like, it's unique to every species. I thought that was such a curious detail, I had to look it up, and that was in fact something that's in the comics. Every time somebody dies, you will see a skull floating up from them. There are even more guards inside. You sure you need this mirror that badly? I think the mirror I'm after is important somehow, and I made a promise. Then there's no talking you out of it. That promise didn't include me throwing my life away too, did it? No, I'd better go alone. Try to stay out of trouble, Kitsune.
Cola says we don't need to fight. Makes sense in a comic where someone did their best to avoid fights, and a video game where you have to kill like 60 characters just to talk to someone. We don't need to fight. Doesn't have quite the same impact. It still tells you something about his character. Where were we on our story of? Oh, well, you've got some more fighting to do.
Let's see. Let's see. I looked at the Steam developer page. I need to read that yet.
Okay.
Right. You're here to rob Boss Soshi? Well, I've locked the door and sent guards to hide the keys. You're not getting in. We'll see.
So Simon looked at the Steam developer page Happy Giant, which turned out not to be the proper name for the developer. It should have said Happy Giant LLC. According to Steam, this was their one and only game. It's not. He expanded his search and found that Happy Giant had a website that hadn't been updated in 4 years. And there was a contact us submission form at the bottom of the page. So he decided to take his shot in the dark.
Enough training. We have an actual intruder to fight now. Show me what you've learned. Yeah.
This oh, you're fighting. So he wrote on that submission form, hello, I'm trying to find out information on the individual developers who created the Happy Giant LLC game, Usagi Yojimbo, Way of the Ronin. I can't find information using Wikipedia, Moby Games, or any credits after finishing the game.
You want the key we hold? Well, come and get it. The dialogue here is very kung fu movie. Alright, form.
Oh, okay, so not a day later, he gets a response from the head of Happy Giant LLC itself, LucasArts veteran and Way of the Ronin designer and producer, Michael Levine. Yay! I can't believe you got an answer back so quick. I mean, talk about somebody who really loves the games. that they're making. I mean, that's the dream, right? You guys like to the people who had the passion to make this games that you have the passion to play actually being able to connect with them. It's a whole thing. Yes, Cola's saying it was pretty awesome. It still is pretty awesome.
So you definitely got to play this someday. How I like the mechanics. Um, the mechanics are much more important at the very beginning of the game until you grow stronger. Like there are combos like weak, weak, fierce, 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 weak, fierce, fierce, like 3-hit combos in every permutation of weak and fierce. And knowing those is a lot more important early on before you actually just upgrade your strength and health, and then you can just button mash your way through once you're like all powerful. So it looks simple. I'm making this look very easy, but the first round through is a lot more challenging. I enjoyed my first round through very much. And have I played the C64 Usagi Yojimbo? I have not, but a YouTuber I watch, Ancient DOS Games, he did a review of it that I learned about like a week before I found this game. And the developers are aware of it, which I will mention later on in the interviews. Like, no, get out. Wait for your meal like everyone else. Hold on, I don't recognize you. You'll pay for interrupting me. Yeah, there's a lot of, oh, you'll pay, and we don't have to fight, or I'll get you. It's the dialogue is very appropriate for what it is. Is the food ready?
Yeah, it's a comic book, right?
We're starving. That's no cook. It's the intruder.
I see you like to chew. Perhaps you want to chew on my fist. Reminds me of Kung Fu Panda. But so, yeah, I mean, the whole reason why Simon reached out to the developer is because you inspired him, Mikey, when you did the same thing for Tactical Takedown. So we were really excited when we heard that Simon heard right back. Cola and I. So there is on Moby Games, there is a person file for Michael Levine with all his credits. And here they are. Michael was the producer on Star Wars Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2, designer and writer on Sam and Max, this time it's virtual, artist on Full Throttle Remastered Curse of Monkey Island, Dark Forces 2, Afterlife, The Dig, Sam and Max Hit the Road. He was cinematic artist on Dark Forces 1 and Star Wars Rebel Assault, Full Throttle Original, and Afterlife. He was QA on Zombies Ate My Neighbors and Star Wars X-Wing, and he was special thanks on Shadows of the Empire and Star Wars Battlefront, and much more. So this guy was definitely
I recognized.
Yeah, he knew his way around a game or two.
The store stays closed, Ronin. Leave now, and you will keep your life. Move aside, and I'll make you the same deal. Never. Oh, ninjas. Yeah, one of the things I really loved about Usagi in the 2003 Turtles Battle Nexus series was just how much he just takes a jab at ninjas. How much he hates ninjas. But Leonardo's okay.
Samurai versus ninja.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to see a lot of different ninja clans throughout this game. You know what you found here? This is no ordinary mirror. So it's valuable? Oh yes. I would keep it for myself, but once Lord Hebe hears that someone found it, he won't rest until he has it. That mirror is neither yours nor Lord Hebe's. It was stolen from a priest. You must return it. Whole armies have been slaughtered to protect this mirror, and you expect me to just hand it over? Guards, kill this intruder. If you are a fan of Japanese mythology, you might actually know what this mirror is that they're talking about. What are you waiting for? I'm not paying the Assassin's Guild to have you two watch the whole fight. Don't worry, Usagi is well known to the Assassin's Guild. And I bet there's at least a dozen issues of the comic explaining their history. We would kill him without payment. Yeah. Oh, I was watching an interview with Stan Sakai just yesterday on YouTube, and he talked about the early crossovers. Oh, spare me, Ronin. I'll give you anything. I only want the mirror. Except for that. Why is nothing ever easy? And one of the difficulties and challenges of the first TMNT crossover from the 80s was, what does he sound like? Like, what is his voice? Because he never spoke before. They thought about, they tossed around, oh, what if he had like a Brooklyn accent? What if they deliberately animated his mouth to not match his words, like a badly dubbed kung fu movie? Eventually, they settled on that like firm, stoic, calm demeanor, and that became his voice. There's nowhere to run. Hand over the mirror. Don't hurt me. I'll give it to you. Wouldn't you rather give it to me, little coward? Help me. Let him go. You want him? Come and get him. More yokai.
To catch up on some chat, Cola says, makes me think of a few modern-ish games I've played lately, where early in the game requires you to know the game mechanics and how to make the most when you're at a low level. Once you level up, though, it's comparatively easy. That was Face to Foot style. Oh, characters in Usagi Yojimbo universe wear clothes. The turtles were considered rather lewd. But still, he's friends with you. I think Michelangelo asked Jen if Jen had a tail. Jen was pretty offended in the comics. That's funny. Oh, the little Gila monster. Sorry. Do we have a story, or should I go on with...
Continue. Oh, there's more dragonflies.
Dragonflies! Okay. So, Michael Levine writes back and says, "Hi, that's us. What can we tell you?" And Simon replies, "Thank you for your swift response. I wasn't sure that contact form would work since I couldn't find much information about the game. Lists of Happy Giant LLC's games vary depending on where I looked, among them Steam, Wikipedia, and Moby Games pages. It was hard to find a place to start. At the end of June and first week of July, I'm going to be taking part in a week-long Twitch marathon of TMNT games called Shellathon. I wanted to showcase the Steam version of Usagi Yojimbo game. I'm not very knowledgeable of the character outside a few cameos of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles media. I knew very little when I started to play a few days ago. The game left me wanting to know more. Who are all of Usagi's friends that I'm clearly supposed to know? A friend, Kakula-Cola, filled me in on some broad strokes regarding the major and minor characters and specific artistic details unique to Usagi comics, like how when every character dies, a specific species skull appears over their head, which we've seen. Things I'd love to know more about include, hi, that's us. What can we tell you? Who all is this us? Is there a page of credits for who all who worked on the game somewhere? The game didn't have any credits, which Simon finished the game and there were no credits, which you guys will see. Uh, Moby Games didn't have any. I don't know where else I can look. I'd love to hear answers from all those who worked on the game, the artists, the animators, the composers, the programmers, and the lead directors and producers. How did this project start? Who pitched whom? Did you seek the license? Was it offered to your studio first? Were you already a group of Usagi fans? Was this a dream project for someone on the team? Who? Did anyone get to meet Usagi's creator, Stan Sakai? Keep going or let you do the story? Finish this up or no?
This is interesting because this is a ninja. Usagi is friends with a ninja. Lord Hebe dispatched the entire clan of Neko ninja warriors to retrieve some mirror from you. That mirror has made me a target. It must be very valuable. All I know is we need to leave before the other ninja agents find us. I'm not far ahead of them. So who is this ninja, I don't know, traitor? Or this ninja ally of Usagi, who clearly has a distaste for all ninjas, except for Leo. The Ronin is here. Get him! Alright, continue. Oh wait, that was quick. Usagi, we've got to get you out of here. Is there any defensible place we can go? My old friend, Priest Sanshobo's temple is nearby. Those walls have withstood attacks before, and maybe he can tell us more about the mirror. I'm sure it's a religious artifact. Let's go! Okay.
Go, ninja friend. Okay, so Simon continues with his questions. What is the significance of the presence of all the dragonflies? Are they frequently featured in the comics, or is there something more to them? Just a few months ago, I learned about a Commodore 64 Usagi game. Was that something your developer team was familiar with? Turtles fans are eating well these past few years with games like Shredder's Revenge, Splintered Fate, and Tactical Takedown. Usagi himself makes an appearance in Shredder's Revenge. Is the Usagi universe something you'd like to return to? What kind of game would you like to make? Are there any other Usagi universe specific details, like the skulls or the dragonflies, that might easily go unnoticed? What was it like developing the combat engine for the game? Did your artist pour through the pages and pages of Usagi comics looking for specific moves, frames, and poses to recreate?
This mirror is not going to fall into Lord Hebe's hands. Why does he want it so badly? It is not my place to question, only obey. Like I said, I'm going to make this look easy because I'm already fully powered up. Now you're mine.
Alright, the other question you had was more just for you about the actual gameplay. How does achieving mastery points work? Is there a formula? Is it based on level time, hits taken, hit/miss rate, percentage rate? The manual page in Steam brings up a 404 page not found error, but he later sent you a scan of the actual manual. There's two, I think now 1 or 0 levels that are keeping me from 100%ing the game and getting full mastery in every level. Is that still true?
Yep, there's one level that I still have not completely mastered. Now, if you look at this, this is Usagi's upgrade page. I've fully upgraded his damage and health and I'm willing to bet that these are, I guess, these are taken from the comics, these expressions. And this armor specifically, I saw some screenshots of a special suit of armor that you can unlock. Like, it's more like samurai, like fully shogun type of armor, heavy armor, not just this kimono he's wearing. But he sent me a secret code to unlock the armor, but it just doesn't work when I use it. Maybe it only works on the mobile game.
I gotta be right back.
Okay. So yeah, the game does not explain mastery, how to get it, how to achieve it, what costs points, how do you earn more points. Like, should I start over completely and reduce my strength so that I can do more combos? Let's see, was I in the deep forest? Or was I at the temple? I was at the temple. Usagi, my friend, you are always welcome. I assume you don't mind that we close the gate on your ninja pursuers? What do they want with you? Thank you, Sanshobo, you are a good friend. They want this mirror. I get the impression it's important. I can't believe it. It cannot be, but it is. That is Yata no Kahami, the mirror of the sun goddess. I thought it was lost at sea. You obviously don't know the full meaning of this mirror, so let me explain it to you.
Ooh, backstory.
After a terrible fight between the sun goddess Amaterasu and her brother Susanoo, the god of storms and sea, Amaterasu hid within a cave. This sent the world into darkness. Without the sun to keep them at bay, evil spirits ran rampant. The gods conspired to trick Amaterasu out of her cave. They threw a huge party just outside the rock door. Amaterasu was curious. She moved the rock and peeked out of the cave. A ray of sun escaped and struck the mirror, which hung on a tree. She saw her own reflection and, thinking she had been replaced by another goddess, left the cave. The other gods were quick to roll the stone door shut behind her and seal it with a Shimenawa rope, making sure that Amaterasu did not re-enter. Thus did sunlight return to the world.
Now, that's a real myth, a real Japanese myth. Is that correct?
I recognize Amaterasu, but I don't know too many stories about her. Now, the mirror is said to hold the spirit of Amaterasu. This makes it one of the most important Shintai in existence, easily equal to Grasscutter, the legendary sword. An artifact equal to Grasscutter. Someone could wield enormous political power with it. That explains Lord Hebe's ninja agents. But what about the yokai? You're being chased by spirits and monsters too? Perhaps your friend Sasuke, the demon hunter, might know more. He came through here not long ago on the trail of a demon swordsman. So how do I leave? Those ninja are just waiting for the front gate to open. Good question. At least the walls should keep them out for a while. Wait, do you hear flapping? Heal the Ronin. Get the mirror.
So, what is Grasscutter? It sounds like something, Link would use from Zelda.
It must be this world's version of the Masamune or Excalibur, some legendary sword.
What a name. Or the secret origin of the story, Lawnmower Man, Grass Cutter.
The Neko Ninja are scaling over the wall. I hope Chizu is still all right.
Are you gonna fight all of them? Is he helping you or? Oh yeah, he's helping you. Okay, he's the priest.
Yeah,
So it's
just
nice that you
everyone
get
seems
some
to like
buddies.
black. Yeah.
Yeah. Pals. Sod says, for what it's worth, not increasing strength and doing more combos is my go-to strategy for TMNT out of the shadows.
This way, I may have an idea.
Neko Ninja is cats. You're killing cats, Simon. Spice is right here watching you from the screen. He's watching you kill cats. At least that's what Kakulakola says. You're killing poor defenseless cats.
Defenseless? Keep fighting, it's just a little bit ahead. Keep those ninja agents back. I have to open this sealed well. I hope you know what you're doing. I don't want to be trapped down there.
Orange cats from the look of it, Cola says. See that, Spicy? Orange cats. You thought Simon was your friend. Meow, meow. Kidding. Alright. Oh, and your last question for the game was, is there a special ending for ending...
For 100%ing it, yeah.
Yeah, mastering the whole game.
I will have that mirror, or you will both die. Usagi, keep them away, or I'll never finish.
It's a big bat with gigantic bat teeth. LaShorty says, Cola, you're gonna end up being awake for 24 plus hours. Aw, I know. You've been up for forever.
I've done what I can, but the last seal won't give. Do you like to try and open it? Excellent. Swim through the well. The hole also opens into an old mine. You should be safe from the Komori ninja clan in there. And the caverns leads to the wetlands where Sasuke was headed. How do you pronounce that? Go.
Sasuke?
Sasuke.
Sasuke. I
feel like
just
that's
pronounce
how
it like it was Spanish.
Yeah, that's how a non-native speaker would pronounce it, like Worcestershire sauce. But I'm sure there's a more fluent way to say it. I can't imagine a Komori ninja following me here. They don't like anything with a ceiling. But you make it so easy for the Mogura clan. We like the underground. Mole ninjas.
Ninjas?
Yeah.
More questions you had. What was the development timeline like for the game? How long was it? Did you make the jump? And how did you make the jump from mobile in 2013 to Steam 2 years later in 2015? Please share as much as you want. Don't limit your stories or answers to just these questions. If there's something that I didn't ask and you want that you or someone on the team would want to share, I will want to hear it. Take as much time as you want. Shellathon won't be until June, July. It's June, July now. Use as much candor as you like. This game was clearly made with love. Details like the skulls show that it wasn't just any beat 'em up. It was made with appreciation and respect for the source material. You guys did your homework, and I want to share your stories and passions around the game with others. You guys deserve more credit and recognition. Thank you for your time, Simon. So those were a lot of questions you asked. How were you feeling at the time uh, when you got that response? I'm Michael Levine. Obviously, there's a lot of questions here. Um, were you excited?
Yeah, a lot of nervous excitement, like having the main lead developer of the project directly email me. Oh, big guy. I will take that mirror you carry to Lord Hebe, and the Mogura clan will be honored above all, ninja.
Mm,
And I know I have a lot of time to cover. Like, I think I'm only about halfway through the game.
okay. Well, I've got to get my oldest some lunch, so it might be a good opportunity for um, you to just chat about some gameplay, and I can go back to uh, his response to all of your questions, which are pretty exciting. I'll be back.
Right. Mizuchi, I summon you. Who are you to call me? I am Jay. The god sent me. On their behalf, I seek to free the old ones. You will help me. Will I? I am being followed by a demon hunter, and he is close. I lack the time, so I need you to stop him for me. You cannot defeat him yourself. I'm on the way to collect something very important, but that's not your concern. Make sure he doesn't slip through here. Summon the Kappa. Tell them they can take anything they want from the village, including the villagers. To release the old ones, I will do this. Otherwise, I would eat you. Now, the static cutscenes were another deliberate choice. They wanted to preserve that look and feel of the comics. And if you know some more cursory Japanese mythology, you should know what a kappa is before we see it. The one Japanese mythology creature you can't mention on Twitch. Yes, I remember having that difficulty. Why does it keep deleting that word? Who's this face? This is where Sanshobo said the demon hunter Sasuke? Sasuke? Would be. I suppose I should start looking. Oh, there's the Kappa. Where is the demon hunter? Is it you? I guess I fought my fair share of demons, but I'm no hunter. You must die. Yeah, that's some Mortal Kombat Annihilation level of dialogue. Mizuchi commands it. Wow, the TMNT look bad in this game. Keep away from the villagers. No. No, no, no. Villagers ours now, not yours. Don't get Oreo cookied. Usagi has a couple defensive moves. Bless you, samurai. You saved us. Have you seen another traveler pass through here? I'm looking for someone. Yes, you're not far behind him. Now, I've got this quick swipe, weak attack, much heavier chop. a block. So long as I hold it down, I can block anything coming forward. And a double jump, which is a great big area attack. And now I realize something. When I was reading some interviews about the developer of this game, yeah, Mike said that one of his biggest inspirations was Castle Crashers. And if you've ever played Castle Crashers, there's a double jump where you just spin around like that. And this is one of Usagi's defensive moves. If anything gets hit by the spin, it instantly gets knocked down. So giving you room to breathe and maneuver. It doesn't actually deal any damage. So I could do this again and again and again. I don't know if it builds up points or not because there's no point on the screen. Sasuke, I've been looking for you. Usagi, I don't have time for pleasantries. Help me defeat these Kappa and then we can talk. Now it says press R key, but it's actually L1 to revive a companion. Time for a breather? Not yet. The village is still in trouble, and not just from the Kappa. The true danger lies just ahead. You must face it, Usagi, while I hold off the Kappa. 2 warriors? That was not the agreement. Agreement? I don't know what you're talking about. Just leave this village alone. No matter. I promised the demon hunter would die, and so he shall. The other he gets for free. Didn't I see you in Zelda 2? Does the tail take damage? Yes, it does. I don't have anything else to spend money on now that I'm fully maxed out. I wonder if there's a max money. What was that serpent talking about? The demon swordsman commanded Mizuchi to destroy me. Jay is moving with a purpose, and he seeks to remove me as an obstacle. Jay is apparently some recurring villain in the Usagi universe. Does anybody in chat happen to know anything about Jay? He's not the only demon on the move, and they're all interested in this mirror I'm carrying. Yata no Kagami. I was hoping you could tell me why. The mirror of Amaterasu? But does everyone know about this mirror but me? Yes, that explains much. You've probably heard the legend of the mirror, but you likely don't know all of it. Let me tell you the real story about what's going on. When the sun goddess hid in her cave, the world was plunged into darkness. Demons caused untold chaos. It was a dangerous time. Welcome back. Eventually, the gods tricked Amaterasu out of her cave and brought the sun back. But the swiftest and most powerful demons fled to the one place left in the world without light. In order to keep Amaterasu from re-entering the cave, the other gods sealed it with a shiminawa, a rope that wards off spirits. Amaterasu was shut out, but the demons were also trapped inside. Those demons are called the Old Ones, ancient and mighty spirits that fear only one thing, Amaterasu. Since it said her kami resides in the mirror you hold, they wish it destroyed. Divers recovered the mirror from the sea years ago, but priests kept it secret in a hidden shrine, just in case the demons ever escaped the cave. See. All right, chat. I mean, Hut Slayer Leia also has a double jump where she spins around with AoE and Super Return of Jedi. Who knew that the giant serpent's weakness would be La Cola? Yes, Jai is a
Mhm.
pretty regular villain in the Usagi Yojimbo universe. And we keep saying the Usagi Yojimbo universe. Well, yokai found the shrine and tried to destroy the mirror. One of the priests snuck it out, but died from his injuries. I know the shrine's location. Jay can wait. We must go there immediately. If anyone survived the attack, they will need our help. Yeah, if you've ever played the Lego games, Lego Marvel, Lego DC, they're also great introductions to their respective universes because you get 100 different characters to unlock, and you might wonder, oh, who's this green character with the blue hair, and why are they so powerful? It's a great launching point to further dive into the universe. This is the only approach to the shrine, and there are signs of yokai everywhere. Be cautious. I smell something. These travelers have the mirror. Kill them and take it.
What in the world are these guys?
Some kind of yokai?
Yeah, but they Yeti yokai?
I don't know.
They're too
Yokai
they're
come in
too
so
little.
many different sizes and shapes. There's almost no rules to what a yokai is.
I suppose.
The shrine is
Usagi
near.
verse.
I expect most of the yokai will be here too.
Let me know when you want me to get back to the
Go for it.
interview. Okay. Alright. So Michael Levine response. Hi Simon. Okay, so this game was made quite a long time ago. I'm a long-time game developer vet who has been working on games since about 1991 when I began my career at LucasArts. We have not updated the game in a very long time, also due to technical reasons of how long ago it was made, with Unity mainly. It's great that you've noticed it, and we appreciate the kind words. I was going to try to do my best to answer all your questions, but I found some stuff for you that may answer a lot of them and then some. Check out this old story and see the attached. The pic is of Stan and I at the Boston Museum exhibit on samurai, and they featured our game and Usagi. We also spent an entire Comic-Con together when it came out, and then before making it. He's a special guy. So read this stuff and then let me know what other questions you have. So he met Stan Sakai and went through and did Comic-Con with him, and they went to the Boston Museum exhibit on samurai together.
And I have that
That,
picture I can bring up soon.
yeah,
Let me get back to the
that's
world
so
map.
cool. Okay. All right. I would be very excited to see it.
Now, is this a yokai or an oni? Does it matter?
Uh,
How did I
an
miss
oni is like a demon specifically. A yokai is it a
a
demon?
non-specific demon? Tell me where the mirror is, or I will kill you like the others. I sense it nearby. The mirror is long gone. You'll never get your claws on it. Be afraid of these claws. They'll rip you apart and then destroy the mirror. Once that's done, our leader can open the cave and release the old ones. This world will be ours once more. Maybe he's... Okay, no skull, so he's fine. He's fine.
Now that tiger looks like Spicy.
I should probably have given him the heart.
I don't think it worked. It's not like Castle Crashers when you could just like dun 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 staying alive. Give
My
him
old friend, you're
CPR.
injured badly. I'll do what I can to help. It's more important to keep the mirror safe. I'm just reminded of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Do you think my son would be so stupid to bring the diary back here? This mirror?
Mhm.
It's the only thing the old ones fear. That monster mentioned a leader. Who is it? A demon swordsman, Jay. That's why I've been tracking him. So how does Jay plan to open the cave? Wasn't it sealed by a god? Yes, to cut the divine Shiminawa rope, one would need a god-forged sword. Grass cutter. That is the one blade that could do it. Jay must not get his hands on grass cutter. You go, Usagi. I have to stay. This priest cannot be moved, and he cannot protect himself. Go save grass cutter. Usagi, we've never actually called upon the mirror, but if the cave is opened, you may have to. Your best chance to summon Amaterasu's power is to follow the legend. Place the mirror on the Sakaki tree just outside the cave. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Just finished mission 9, Secret Shrine. Map. I hope this
Nice.
doesn't ruin the capture.
Cross your fingers. So, and I know that if
Oh, there he is. There's Stan, and there's Mike Levine. And then there's the armor that I could unlock if I had the secret code. And the secret code is actually
oh,
at the bottom of this. I zoomed in really close and entered the code, and it just didn't work for the Steam version.
oh, dang it.
So this shows just how much love this game was made with. The developer met the original creator and very closely worked with him on every step of the way. They hung out for weeks. This was a labor of love.
Hmm. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. I know that Mikey said that Shellonomics said that he definitely would want to catch the VOD, so we have to make sure we make a VOD of this
Oh, absolutely.
so that we can share all of this great info. Michael Levine talked a little bit about the credits. It's hard to believe that we didn't have them in the game.
No,
I've
hold on. I'll be right
vague...
back, but you keep going.
Okay. Michael Levine says, I have a vague recollection that you need to finish the game to maybe see them. Well, Simon had already finished the game and he didn't see them. So there must be some other way to see them, or, well, I'm going to have to ask one guy on my team still who worked on it if he recalls. It was a team, I'm guessing, of 10 people or so, a couple of programmers, a 2D and 3D artists, sound people. We created 3D animations and converted them to spline art, I believe, and that was not easy back then. Brad did most of the 2D art, I believe, but I've lost touch with him. And this is a Brad Fitzpatrick. Appreciate your words, as we did work hard on this and really studied the source material. So read through this, then come back to me and I can fill in any other holes. I got back from a game developers conference yesterday, and I'm fairly insane right now as I'm still a game developer with a lot going on. Thanks for writing, Mike.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Who's this?
Tomoe! No, I'm
her lines?
Beethoven. He's back. Sorry. Oh, Usagi, what are you doing here in Geishu province?
I believe Jay is after Grasscutter. I'm going to stop him.
We've got a little lag.
Yeah.
I'm following up on reports that Lord Hebe's forces have been seen here as well. I came to the border to see if it's true. Look at those gorgeous pants and that hair. Ugh. If it is, Lord Noriyuki won't tolerate it.
My guess is it's true.
Why?
Turn around.
Look behind you. Alright, go get him, Tomoe. She just has like the coolest outfit, and she has she's got puzzle eyes, puzzle hair. I like her. All right, so Mike Levine actually wrote you a little more when he got a couple of answers. Okay, I got a little more info for you from Jeff. There is some significance to the dragonflies. In Japanese culture, dragonflies, known as tambo, are symbols of courage, strength, and good fortune, particularly associated with samurai. We decided to add them due to that and the appearances in the comics. Oh, Tomoe says, I've never seen the ninja clans cooperate like this.
Lord Hebe wants the mirror I carry more than anything. Perhaps he made it a competition to retrieve it for him. The clans would do anything for his favor.
Well, if they cross the bridge, they will be in Geishu territory.
I don't think they care. The prize is worth it to them. So is Geishu her clan? Does anyone know?
I don't know. Oh, I forgot I was going to do a voice for everybody. I already missed it. Okay, I'll do the last couple things in Mike Levine voice, which I'm just making up on the fly. My Simon voice could do some work. Could do with some work. Oh, my eldest, I actually have to go again. I'm sorry.
Okay. You've got the Neko ninjas, the Bat ninjas, the Mole ninjas, all at once. Tomoe is from Geishu clan, yes. Were the turtles ninjas? They were just kappa. They didn't seem to have any sort of ninja gear on them. Clothing. See, I don't know how long the puzzle's going to be. Let's see, where is my script? Okay, after he explains the dragonflies, he mentions the mastery points are based on the score achieved per level and the amount of lives lost. I haven't actually lost any lives. Like, there isn't a life counter. So I'm not sure what he means by that. If the player manages to not lose any lives in a level, they will get a 3-star rating for that level. Maybe there's a difference between the mobile and the Steam game. If I remember correctly, the player earns 3 stars every level. It unlocks the code for the bonus level and the armor, which can be entered by clicking on the extras button at the title screen. The code for the bonus level is, I don't know if I should say it. The bonus level also gets unlocked. Like, I reached the bonus level before he told me about the code. It's unlocked when you reach a certain point in the game. I think it was after beating the penultimate level. He mentions a code to unlock the armor. I mentioned when I saw the picture. Cola, is it difficulty based? As far as I know, there's only one difficulty. There's no extra hard difficulty. In fact, there's no save file. I was thinking about starting over without a fresh save file, but I just couldn't find where all the data was saved.
Hello.
Hello, welcome back.
Hiya. Uh, am I reading?
If you like.
Okay. Let's see here. Is this a good Tomoe voice? Lord Hebe must really want your mirror. Or is it Lord Hebe must really want your mirror? I can't remember so many ninja agents ever in one place.
Yes, and they aren't the only ones after it. Yokai, too. I'm surprised we haven't seen any. Oh, why did I say that?
Why would he say that?
What are you, some sort of Japanese manticore?
He got a little tail sneaky. He's like a little wolfie with a tail sneaky. He's adorable.
I have a lot of trouble
just pet
reading
him.
this guy. Like, his hitbox is not always clear. I continued to read the script while you were gone. I just got past the credits.
Oh, okay. So you were able to say everybody who worked on the game?
No, I skipped that part. I thought we should save that for at the end of the game. But after that,
Okay.
it's blue.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so I have to work. That's Simon voice.
Yes, work on your Simon voice.
Okay. What? I don't know how to do a Simon voice.
If Jay beats us to Atsura Shrine, he may have stolen grass cutter.
You're killing me here. Okay. When I was first trying to find out more about Happy Giant LLC... Is that a good Simon voice?
Chat can decide.
Okay.
I always imagined Tomoe with a thick Scottish accent for some reason.
She does not have a thick Scottish accent, Sad. She has a dramatic and like warrior chick accent. I mean, I guess Scottish people can be warrior chicks. This is Atsuda Shrine, the south gate. The main hall is up ahead.
I don't see any of the normal guards. We are being watched, but not by the shrine's guards.
Alright, here I go. I'm not sure when you have more story. Okay. When I was first trying to find out more about Happy Giant LLC, the complete list of works varied wildly from website to website. What have you been working on since? Is there anything else you'd like to promote or share? What can we look forward to? You mentioned Sam and Max before. I see you eventually had the opportunity to work on. This time it's virtual. I bet there are many fun stories about that. As long as it's not breaking any confidentiality. What are you and the team working on now? We did a ton of AR and VR. Then we started a new company since then. But we are working on some new games now. We tend to live on the bleeding edge. You mentioned or asked why we put Usagi out for mobile first, then Steam, which I agree now seems crazy, but this was back in the early days of mobile. It came out just as free-to-play took off, which hurt us. Thanks for the support, Mike.
Give us the mirror or die. I'm getting tired of being told that.
I think Cola just wanted to see me do a thick Scottish accent, but it's not in my wheelhouse, man.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Those were samurai, Lord Hebe's personal guard. Could he be here himself? If he wants the
Dragonfly.
mirror as badly as you say. Oh, wait, that's you.
If he wants the mirror as badly as you say, I wouldn't be surprised.
Huh. Is Lord Hebe here? Could he be here himself? Oh, there he is, Lord Hebe himself. 5 foot in front of me. Tomoe, while I distract him, get to the shrine's Bunkaden, where Grasscutter is kept. One of us needs to find out if it's safe and protect it.
Right.
Could he be here himself? Could he be here? Usagi, we meet again. If you want to live, you'll
Dragonfly.
return that mirror you carry. It's my property. No, it's not yours. Fine, then I'll take it from your corpse. I thought this was neat. It's like one of his big bad guys is a gangster snake. Oh, is he stuck? I think he's stuck.
Just poke him. Poke him in his snake bottom.
This isn't the end, Usagi. I will have that mirror. And when he shows up in the 2003 TMNT, like they mention him, they name drop him. I thought, oh, are we going to see him? And I was excited. We got to see Lord Hebe animated in the 2003 TMNT series.
Oh, I must have missed that. Was he in the Battle Nexus?
Tomoe, is Grasscutter safe? No, there was a second crossover where the turtles go to his world. Tomoe, where are you? Where is Grasscutter? Tomoe.
I think I'm gone.
Usagi,
I'm tied up.
I have both Grasscutter and your woman. She fought well, almost forced me to kill her, but I kept her alive. For now. Do not interfere, otherwise she dies. The gods foretold that I will free the old ones. There is nothing you can do to stop me. Tomoe! I have your woman.
But what about his brother, Lord JB?
Heebie-jeebies. Yeah.
Oh, GB. Hebe and GB. Got it.
Now, this is the one level I cannot achieve perfect mastery on. I only have 2 out of 3 stars.
You're gonna get it right here.
You are not welcome here, mortal. If you do not leave this forest now, you will stay forever. I must follow wherever the demon J has taken my friend. So be it.
They're just friends. There we go.
How am I going to find Tomoe in this maze of a forest? Kind samurai, I could not speak before for fear of the monsters you dispatched. Yes, do you know where they went? Like your friend, I was a poor lost girl once, transformed into this tree by a witch. If you help me, I will tell you where you can find your friends. What can I do? The witch scattered 3 shintai of my spirit to the far corners of the forest. I can only revert to my true form if my shintai are returned to me. I'll help you if it leads me to Tomoe and the mirror. This better not be a trick.
Is this the tree from the Wizard of Oz? Oh, no, it's an Ent, right? From Lord of the Rings? So, Mike, we've been reading
A
some
Nurikabe, a
of.
wall monster? It's blocking every
Oh,
exit
yeah.
but one. It's herding me somewhere. It's herding you to us, traveler. We'll make sure you never leave. Now, we
Bum,
have
bum,
a
bum.
friendly watch party who watches some Super Sentai, and there's one series of Super Sentai that's all about yokai, like Rangers versus yokai. And they had just mentioned a type of yokai wall monster, just like this one here, like when I started playing. So I thought it was really weird that I saw the same very specific monster from two completely unrelated media, like twice in the same week.
Japanese lore be like that, though, sometimes. Okay, so we've got an interview here from True PC Gaming that was done right when Usagi Yojimbo, Way of the Ronin, came out. So, in Simon's voice, Mike would also link me to a few interviews he did while on the initial press release for the game's original release. Here's an interview he did with True PC Gaming. The interview would answer a few of my initial questions about himself, his history, and why Usagi Yojimbo, Way of the Ronin. Okay, so here's the interview. Please tell me a bit about yourself and your role with development of Usagi Yojimbo, Way of the Ronin. Hi, my name is Mike Levine. I've been making games since 1991, when I started at LucasArts. Okay, it was still Lucasfilms games at the time. After finishing Dark Forces 2 and doing some startup work with friends from ILM, around 2000 I started my own company doing work for Hasbro and others. Then, a few years ago, we formed Happy Giant to focus on our own games. For Usagi, I was the person who loved the comics and reached out to Dark Horse to make it all happen. I came up with the concept to make an old school retro type brawler side scroller as well, while maintaining the look and feel of the comics. Kappas!
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you missed the first time we encountered them.
Ah, okay. Very cool. They're in Super Sentai too, as well.
Mm-hmm.
Which one are we doing? Coco Rangers?
Kaku Ranger.
Kaku Rangers. Thank you. Uh, yes. All right, I have to go again. I sorry, I keep having to pop out. I had some help earlier, but I've got to.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, let's see. It's 11:30 right now. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to get to like the second thing. No matter what you seek, you will only find death here. So everyone keeps telling me. He just has this "I'm tired, I'm too old for this stuff" attitude. Like, yeah, get in line. And the developers worked closely with Stan Sakai, Usagi's creator, like every step of the way on this game. So the storyline is, Sakai approved. An actual pass in this forest? It must be a trap. Follow the path. Perhaps it leads to your friend. Now I know it doesn't lead anywhere good. Then stay here with us forever, samurai. Yeah, Usagi's just getting sassy and tired of everyone's attitude. My thanks, Ronin. You have restored my power. Now I must kill you. Shouldn't you revert to your true form now? Ha ha ha, this is my true form. I used to rule this forest until the yokai rose against me. Now I can destroy them all. And you. I think I just have to do this for like 30 minutes if I want to get enough points. See how this defensive spin doesn't actually do any damage. You defeated me, Ronin. Even with my power returned, I did not think it possible. I've been underestimated a lot lately. Because you're a powerful and honorable warrior, I will fulfill my part of the bargain. The girl you follow dropped this as she passed by my trunk. The Moe's pendant. She must have left it to show me the way. Ah, yeah, see? Total score, 69,000 out of 78,000. Whatever I'm doing, I have to do at least 10,000 better. And I'm not exactly clear how to do that. Okay, that was the Yokai Forest, which leads to the last level. But before we do the last level, I'm going to do the secret level. The level that should unlock after you beat that level. Or enter the secret code that Mike Levine sends you, if you ask him nicely. This level is mostly just a gauntlet of the toughest enemies in the game, like all the ones you just fought, and the penultimate level, the ones you've seen for the first time. Giant spiders, weird floating wolf fire heads, Oni. Did I mention the spiders? Fire-breathing Gila monsters. In fact, they are hot fire breathing, but I don't think I let them live long enough to show you. I hate these swamp things. They have a very animated hit cycle, so you don't know if they're going down or backing off. Like there, he took like 3 steps away. I didn't know if he was just falling or dying. Okay, final level. I didn't think I'd ever find my way out of that forest. You go no further. The infernal mirror cannot approach the cave. The old ones will be here soon. Tomoe is somewhere down that trail. Right now, that's all I care about. Yay, Usagi, you followed me. Now you and your friend will pay the price. Where is Tomoe? Don't worry about Tomoe. Worry about Usagi. You are a worthy adversary, but you cannot defeat me. I can never be beaten. Tomoe! Oh, now I gotta wait for Puzzle to get back so she can do her voice. You know, I was just thinking, how cool would it be to see Usagi in Mortal Kombat? Just all the different samurai moves. I know the series isn't really known for gore or violence. I mean, Usagi isn't. But I mean, there definitely need after looking at Injustice 2, there definitely needs to be another turtle-centric, turtle-focused fighting game. Now, while we wait for Puzzle to come back, there's more script to read. See, he did an interview with True PC Gaming that asked, "How did you get started developing PC games?" Which is one of the questions I asked him. As I said, I started working early on at Lucas. I started in QA and quickly moved over to the art department and developed the art paths for many of the games during that era. It was an amazing time. I feel lucky and blessed to have got to work there and with so many great people. My role there, along with the general collaborative spirit that existed, was basically a senior art technician inventing new art paths and techniques on a lot of our games, from Star Wars Rebel Assault, Full Throttle, The Dig, Jedi Knight Dark Forces, Sam and Max Hit the Road, and many others. So this guy's LucasArts royalty. What are some of the successes and failures you learned from developing Usagi Yojimbo Way of the Ronin? Things that look simple on the surface aren't necessarily, which I think is an important point to make because one look at this game, You might think, oh, it's just a simple Flash game. It's not a simple Flash game. We used Unity to develop Usagi, and as we wanted to remain faithful to the comics, we decided to make it in 2D. However, Unity did not support 2D very well at the time, and we decided to create our own animation system from Maya, where we could animate there and then export the animation to Unity. That turned out to be rather complicated. On the success side, it taught me what I already knew. When you can involve a creator of the property like Usagi, it's only going to help. I guess I have a penchant for comic book bunnies, but after sitting next to Steve Purcell for the creation of Sam and Max, I feel like I've learned a lot about having a creator very in the loop to make a better, more authentic product. Thus, I begged Stan as much as I could for his insight, guidance, and help on the game and its story. In its current form, how close is Usagi Yojimbo, Way of the Ronin, to your initial vision? I think it's close, but we can add a lot more if we get support on Steam or early access. Things like multiplayer, co op play. In the end, it's a hack and slash fun ride through the world of Usagi. In the end, it's a hack and slash fun ride through the world of Usagi. I think that's the biggest takeaway from this interview. With an epic story that is very exemplary of the comics, it also brings in tons of characters and enemies to battle against. Yeah, a big ride through the world of Usagi. It was a great primer and introduction to the wider world. It left me wanting to know more. Who is Jay? Who is Gen? Kitsune? Tomoe? What's the deal with all these different ninja clans? I want to know now because of this game. Now, back to the interview. How important is it to get instant feedback about the game from users through online message boards and social networking sites? He says, we care greatly about what fans think about it. We will listen to comments. Having said that, it's a little late for us to completely make a different type of game, if you know what I mean. So if you absolutely hate retro 2D side scrollers, there isn't a heck of a lot we can do for you at this point. Hopefully, there are enough people who do like them and want to go back to the days of playing games like the old TMNT arcade game. Does that sound like anyone we know? Which we were influenced by. Either way, we always listen to feedback and respond. Now, Mike ends the interview with one more question. What advice would you give to up and coming indie PC developers who are trying to break into the business? Focus on quality, he says. Do something different. If your goal is to remain indie, at some point you need to think about marketing and making enough money to survive. Something many don't do, understandably, because making a game itself can be all consuming and quite hard. I think you have to look at each release as a stepping stone to build who you are as a company, etc. The 310 rule applies. Think about how are things going to affect you 10 seconds from now, 10 months, and 10 years from now. So that's the last bit of wisdom Mike would like to impart. All right. Now we're right at the finale of the game. Usagi, you found me. That's right. You've let yourself be distracted. If you don't stop me, I will kill the woman. Stay away from her. You haven't prevented anything. The old ones will be released. The gods promised this to me. Are you all right? I will be after Jay is dead. Ah, the rope was cut. You failed. I've cut the rope. The old ones are breaking free. They will cleanse this world of its evil, starting with you. Now, that's an interesting phrase. They will cleanse this world of its evil, starting with you. So Jay himself does not sound evil, but it sounds like he's You got some sort of skewed perspective, like someone's whispering in his ear some very strange things. He's under the assumption Usagi's evil, and the old ones are good. Like, not just the normal, megalomaniacal guy. Ooh, I will take over the world. No, he truly believes this. One thing at a time. You and I are not finished yet, Jay. I like this how we get to square off against him 3 times. The old ones. What was it the priest said? The mirror. I have to hang it on the tree. Nothing? Well, it was worth a shot. If I have to fight the old ones, at least I can wield Grass Cutter. Alright, Usagi and Tomoe fighting back to back. And check out my sword, it's Grass Cutter. Usagi, you can't keep this up forever. Maybe that was all of them? So you are Amaterasu's champion, here to destroy the old ones. Are you a god? A sorcerer, at least? No. I am Miyamoto Usagi, a Ronin. Too easy. Good morning, John in West Texas. Welcome. You're about to see the finale. In fact, it's not even worth dirtying my own hands with you. Now, I haven't mentioned this yet because I haven't needed it, but in the top left is this blue square that charges up with every hit. Ooh, now the sword is charged. I've always had it, but once it's full, then I can unleash a special move, like a screen clearing attack. I just haven't needed it. Yeah, I was so excited to see Usagi and Tomoe fight together in the TMNT 2003 series just because of this game. You neglected to tell me you carry Grass Cutter. Not as easy to kill me as you hoped. You begin to infuriate me, little Ronin. I will do more than that. No more distractions. You face me now. Your sword will not be enough to keep you alive. He keeps healing himself for some reason, somehow. And then again, so do I, whenever I get the charge gauge filled up. Now, it happened to me a few times. I should mention that the game just glitches out here and the boss is unbeatable. I'm surprised the game is not glitched out as long as we've played. And he was a lot tougher the first time around. Oh, shucks. There's 2 of them. The mirror, the sun. Jay gets away. What just happened? I don't know. Did you just see a woman appear in flowing robes, burning away the demons?
Hello.
I can't be sure. It seems so hazy now. Welcome back.
Oh, did we already get to the
Maybe on the
end? Oh, look.
sunbeam.
Sorry.
All I know is the cave is empty and the sun is shining and all seems right with the world. Oh, and I'm really, really tired.
Hmm.
How do I end up in messes like this? The end.
The end.
Now, you all saw it. The
Um,
end. There was no credits.
that's it?
Hmm.
All
But
right.
we have something very special for you.
We actually have the credits.
Hmm.
So I came in just in time. Should I read them out?
Hit it.
All right. So, cobbled together some. Designer slash producer, Mike Levine.
The guy we've been talking
Product,
to this whole time.
Mhm. Who wrote you back and gave us such great details. Did you finish that interview?
Yep, I read everything else while you were gone. So yeah, just the
Okay.
credits. The very first time the
Okay.
credits for this game have been known. You're getting an exclusive, a Shellathon exclusive, world exclusive right here, right now.
That's right. Product manager, Brent Boylan. Engineers, Mike O'Neill. UI art, Jenny Blitcharts. Is that
Apologize
right?
if we mispronounce anyone's name.
Character art, Brad Fitzpatrick. 3D animation, Anzovin Studio. Rigging, Chance Dodd. Designer, Jeff Holzhauer. Writing, Glenn Dahlgreen. Dahlgren. Sound effects, David Belson. And quality assurance, Jeff Panazin. That's who made this game
Hmm.
and didn't get credit for it till right this moment, officially all together on one stream, on any one location. So thank you, that list of people, for making such a thoughtful, such a deep, um, in the lore, uh, true to the comic game.
All right. Well, that took me a little longer than I thought. Let's see. Wait, when is my time up? Do I still have an hour?
3 o'clock, uh, my time, I think, or
Yeah,
two
I'm
o'clock.
jumping between your time, Central Time, my time. Let's see, I end at 1 Central, which is
So that's 2.
okay.
Yep,
So
so
I
you have an hour.
still got one more hour. Okay, that's good. I can fill 1 hour. All right. Thank you all for watching.
Wow. Sorry I missed the end lines with Tomoe. She rocks. She is just so cool looking, and I adore her, which is why I chose that for my puzzle. But
Yeah. No, I'm an Usagi fan. After playing this game, I want to know more. Hopefully, watching this and listening to the interview inspired someone here in chat or someone watching the VOD to also pick up the books and take a deeper look at the Usagi universe. Hello, co-host. Yes, this is Puzzle Better.
hi, John in West Texas. Yeah, I came back to co-host, and yeah.
Now, for
So
the purposes of separation, I'm going to stop the stream and immediately start another one just so they can be separate. So everybody be ready to hit refresh.